Hi, everyone. My name is Coach Regan, and I would like to officially welcome those of you watching this video to our summer basketball program. If you are watching this video, you have officially signed up for our Huntley High School camp practices, along with our summer league tournaments that are going to be held at St. Charles East High School and McHenry High School as well. We are excited to work with all of you, but need some information before we can kick off the summer related to your availability. The goal of this form is for you to record what days you are available to attend our camp practices and what days you are available to attend our summer league games. We know that a lot of families are having to balance a lot of things during the summer, everything from sports to family events and vacations, and know that not every kid is going to attend all of our camps or be able to play in all of our games. Because of that, we ask that you fill out this availability form. As we go through the ins and outs of this form, please know we're going to be breaking down some important information about how to fill this out and things to keep in mind when filling them out. So, first and foremost, any player who's registered for our summer basketball is eligible to attend all of our Huntley High School camp practices. So, as you go through this availability form, when you fill out the Huntley camp practices, please know that we're just looking to see who's going to be attending what days so we know how many people will be there and so that we can tailor the resources that we have to that number of players. Please know if you're unable to attend camp days or you are and then things change, if you show up or don't show up, that is totally okay and understandable. If you'd like to communicate that with coaches, it is always appreciated, but please know it's not a big deal. We know things come up. As for the tournament games, that's where things get a little different. Due to the large number of participants we have in our summer league, not every person that signs up to play games for both our St. Charles and McHenry tournaments will play in all of those games. We only have so many games and we have a lot of players and only so much time. So we try to divide as many of the games up amongst the players as equally as possible. So as you go through the rest of this form, you're going to see that you're going to be checking yes and no to certain tournament games that you can or cannot attend. We ask that you check your schedule, check yes if you can attend those games, and no if you cannot. If you are unsure if you can attend those games, please check no. And then if for some reason things change, you can always discuss that with your coaches. We will gladly change things in terms of what games you can and cannot attend, but we like to schedule these things in advance so families have calendars and know what games they are and are not attending. Please know that if you, for whatever reason, change your availability for our games, that may or may not take you out of games based on how things play out this summer. That being said, for this form, we ask that you fill out the name that you want to be called in camp along with your family's last name. We have a snapshot of kind of when our camps and our games are, so you can compare that to your summer calendar and other things that you have scheduled. And then after that, we get into our availability. This is our St. Charles availability. You'll have the day, date, and time in which our games are scheduled. We ask that, again, you check yes if you can attend this game, no if you cannot, no if you're unsure. Games take about 40 to 60 minutes. And please know that if you check yes, it doesn't mean you're playing in that game. It just means that is the game that you are able to play in. Again, whatever games you check yes to, we will be looking to split up all games as equally as possible amongst all players signed up for this summer ball. At the bottom of the availability sheet, you'll see these TBD games with the stars next to them. Those are our playoff games. Based on how we do in the earlier games, we'll determine what time and what kind of games we're playing on those days. Please know that those times can range anywhere between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Below that, we have our McHenry games. Again, date, day, and time. Yes, if you can. No, if you cannot or if you are unsure. Same thing. Whatever you sign up for tells us what you can participate in. We will, again, sign up everyone for certain games. We have our playoff games at the end. Games run anywhere between 5 and, again, 9 o'clock p.m. Finally, we have our camp practices here. Again, checking yes if you can attend, no if you cannot, if you're unsure. Camps run from 11 to 1 in the central gym. Again, if you check yes or no and things change, it's not a big deal. Come to what practices you can, come to what can't, don't come to what you can't. Please know that You do not need to communicate this. It is an open door policy with all of our players. It is simply the games that we unfortunately have to schedule people for because, again, only so many players in so many spots. Finally, we have our Camp and League website, down here. Please take a moment to put this link somewhere you can get easy access to it. It has everything from our camp information. It has our player schedule, what games you're going to be signed up for, and everything you need to know in between. If you have individual questions, you can email me directly. The link does have my email address. We look forward to meeting all of you, working with all of you, and kicking off what's going to be a great summer.